What's up, everybody? Some guy who cooks here, and today we're gonna make some street tacos. Before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and share with your friends. First things first, we've got our corn tortillas. These are, they're the best. You use corn, okay? Flour are good and all, but the corn are really where it's at. We're gonna lay these down. I only got a few of them right now because I'm only gonna make a few tacos. But this is where we start with the corn tortillas. Now these things are super delicate, that's why you need to give them a little bit of a griddling, and go ahead and keep them moving, okay? So you can go ahead and flip it over. When you griddle them, they get a little more substance. Well, not substance, but they get a little tougher. They can hold up a little better. Just plain how they are. You usually want to put two together, but when you griddle them, they'll hold up on their own just fine. And really, guys, they don't need long to cook. Let's give them one last flip to see how they're doing, and oh yeah, these guys are pretty much done here. These will make awesome street tacos. Personally, I like the flavor of the corn tortillas more as well. Flour hold up a little bit better, but the corn, that's where it's at. So right now we've got some bacon grease on our Blackstone, making it nice and slick. And we're gonna start adding our veggies. We're gonna start off with some onions. Moving on to a combination of green bells and poblano peppers. We're also gonna add a bunch of garlic. Go ahead and get these mixing around. We want them all together. We want that garlic mixed in real well as well. Now while these are kind of splayed out, guys, we're going to give them some seasoning. We're going to use a little bit of ranch seasoning because, you know, I love a little ranch on a street taco, but I'm not going to make any ranch. I'm just going to use regular sour cream, so adding some ranch seasoning is going to make these veggies awesome. In addition to the ranch, we got a little bit of accent, a little bit of salt, and some black pepper. We're also going to add some lime juice. Once again, just kind of giving these a toss. Now, I'm not a huge pepper guy, not a big fan of peppers, but I understand how they can have a good flavor with something like this. That's why I'm doing it. But no mushrooms. Ever. Anyway, guys, while these are going, we're also going to start adding our meat. I've got two kinds. I've got some chicken, and I've got some carne asada that I've been marinating since last night. Starting off, we've got our carne asada. I've got 4 New York strips here that I've been seasoning overnight, so they've got a lot of flavor built in, and boy, do they smell good. The recipe for the rub on these is in the description down below. Make sure you check that out. Let's go ahead and get these on the griddle. Any of the excess seasoning on these guys, feel free to throw it into these peppers and onions because that's a lot of flavor and we don't want to lose any of it. And we're going to move these up and to the side because they're just about done. We want to make some room for our chicken. Woo, baby! Now, chicken doesn't necessarily need to marinate overnight. It can really soak up a lot of flavor while it's cooking, so that's what we're going to do here. We're going to start laying it down, and then we're going to add our flavoring while it's cooking. You can see they've got these tendons here. You can remove those ahead of time. In fact, you probably should, but me, I'm not too concerned. I'll just go ahead and pull them off once it's all cooked. It actually comes off a little easier then. It's just a matter of sometimes you forget, and that's not a good thing to do. So there we go. That's all of our chicken. Now we start seasoning it. Kicking it off with some salt, some pepper, the accent, and of course, do not go cheap on the lime juice. Look at that. Our peppers and onions definitely done. We're going to set them on another plate here. Now, it's not necessarily a good thing to do this, but I don't have another surface to cut on right now, so I'm going to start cutting our steaks up right here. So these are chicken breast tenderloins. So they are very tender, and they still have a lot of flavor. Usually I like to cook with thighs, dark meat in general, because it has more flavor, but man, these are delicious. Woo! It is hot. So guys, I'm actually going to turn off the 2 burners with the steak because, quite frankly, it is cooked all the way through. I don't want it to dry out. But I still do want to sear in a little extra flavor on it. Let's go ahead and give our chicken one more toss here. Everything here is well cooked. It's all done. I'm going to add a little bit of lime juice to the steak and a little bit more to the chicken. And our street tacos are pretty much ready, guys. We got some awesome street tacos here, guys, and they're just about ready. We got our meat all cooked up. We've got our tortillas. We've got our bacon and our grilled onions. Next up, we just need our sour cream. Now, I'm gonna say this, it might sound weird, but make sure you get a sour cream that comes in a bag like this. Like I said, I know it sounds strange, but these are the best sour creams you will find. They're acidified sour creams. A lot of them imported from places like Guatemala or Costa Rica, and they are the best sour cream you'll ever have. So we're gonna make 2 tacos here, one of them with chicken, one of them with our carne asada. First up, the chicken. Let's go ahead and squirt a little bit of this sour cream on here. I know it's not a little bit, but trust me, you're gonna want it. It's delicious. Go ahead and throw on a piece of bacon, a pinch of our griddled onions and peppers, and now a few pieces of our chicken. And here we have it, a street taco, chicken street taco. You can add cheese to this. In fact, cheese is quite delicious, but trust me, you don't need it. Some other things you can add would be, say, homemade guacamole, some pico de gallo. In the meantime, before we taste this, once again, like, subscribe, comment down below, and share it with your friends. And now let's go. See, you can see the corn tortilla here is holding up fantastically, not crumbling apart like it would if we hadn't cooked it. Oh man. I know I put a lot on there, but I'm gonna add more of the sour cream. No! The flavor is so fresh and so amazing. And it just blends in so well with everything on here. If you want a good taco, this is it. I made a lot here, guys, but there's a good chance I'm gonna finish it on my own. But before I do that, I need to try the carne asada. Here comes taco number 2. Nice big smear, followed by our bacon, griddled veggies, and let's find a couple good slices of our New York strip here. Ooh, those look great. Throw them right on there. Carne asada. Same taco, different meat. Let's see how it does. You guys. Oh my gosh. This is, oh man. Yeah, definitely check out my rub recipe down below. This carne asada, you only have to marinate it overnight. I did about 2.5 pounds of New York strip. And again, recipe for the seasoning down below. Put it in a plastic bag with that steak and let it sit overnight in the fridge. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I had a street taco this good. Do yourself a favor, guys. Try these out sometime. In the meantime, that's all I got for you. I'm some guy who cooks, just also about to be some guy who really gorges himself on some amazing tacos. Go ahead, just look away. Look away, you don't want to see it. Bye. Like, subscribe, comment, and share.